Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy part 2 of this Q&A. Thank you for hanging in with me. All right, I'm just gonna jump right in right where I left off in the first video.
Are you completely crunchy? Now, if you don't know what crunchy means, that is like healthy. Like crunchy mommies don't use, like, they make their own shampoo, they make their own laundry detergent, cleaners, things like that. No, I'm not completely crunchy. I do try to stay away from sulfates and parabens and artificial smells and perfumes because sensitive skin, things like that. My daughter was allergic to like everything when she was a toddler and a baby, so I had to make my own. What are you doing? He's throwing a fit and I don't know why. But I had to make my own diaper rash cream for her, and it really made me switch all of my shampoo and body wash and stuff. And then, like, I use Dr. Bronner's soap on myself and all the kids, and then I clean with peppermint soap sometimes because it smells amazing. Not all of my cleaners are crunchy though. I do still use non-crunchy toilet cleaner, Lysol, things like that. I don't use a lot of it, but if we're sick, I will Lysol everything down just because I've got to kill all the germs. Are you going to have another sale on your plans? Yes, I'm currently doing 25% off sale until, excuse me, until New Year's. So if you want to get 25% off on that, you can do that until New Year's Day. Like, New Year's Eve is the last day for that. What are you doing? Okay, I'll kiss your elbow. You have a boo-boo? Okay. Can mommy drink her coffee without you in my lap? Can I drink my coffee? Thank you. I love you. You guys get to see why I don't record much while he's awake, because he's very invasive and he doesn't quite understand that even though I'm just sitting here talking to myself, you know, hence the camera, I'm doing something. I'm working. If I have a laptop in my lap, like sitting in here, and he's just playing, he doesn't like that. I can't have the laptop in my lap for long. He likes to be in my lap. So I'll put the laptop away and he'll sit there for about 5 minutes and then he gets up. But as soon as I take the laptop back out, he wants to be in my lap again. It drives me crazy, but that's just the age, I guess. He likes to be the only thing allowed to be in my lap. I'm glad we don't have a dog, because he would fight with the dog. How long have you been married? We just celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary. We've been together for 4.5 years, but we were engaged for about 3.5, or maybe, yeah, 3.5 years. Shane proposed to me, and then I started wedding planning and dress shopping and all of that. I bought my dress, and then a month later found out I was pregnant with the little one, which is fine. We were planning on having a baby anyway together, but it was kind of inconvenient, so it pushed the wedding out. And then we got married right before COVID kind of happened, so like last November, and everybody started talking about it in December. So I'm kind of glad I didn't, like, we were supposed to get married spring of this year, of 2020, and everything shut down. So I'm really glad I did what I did. I rushed the planning and planned my wedding in 3 weeks, and we got married right here in this room in our living room, because our living room is really nice, and I have a pretty big house, so it was just cheaper, and I was tired of waiting and planning, and then things kept coming up, and it was like, oh, well, I can't put that money towards that, and you know, what not, where, who, and life happens. And so I was like, you know what? We're just gonna get married in the living room, which is fine with me, because to me, my marriage is not about the wedding. I don't really care. Like, I didn't want a big wedding. I didn't even want our whole families here. I'm an introvert, so like large crowds freak me out. And so our families alone is over 100 people, mine and his, just from, you know, close family, our parents, aunts and uncles, grandparents, cousins, their spouses, kids, whatever. It's over 100 people. I wasn't trying to have that many people in my house, so we limited it to just our parents, and it was really nice. It was intimate. It was amazing. Like, I'm actually really happy with how my wedding turned out, and I know a lot of my friends would be like, are you sure? Because I know you thought you wanted to have a big wedding, because I always talked about having a big wedding. Like, I have Pinterest boards dedicated to what I wanted to do for my wedding, and when it came down to it, I really just wanted to be married to my best friend. That's really all I wanted, and what I did was perfect. So yeah, that's how long we've been married, is a year. Can you lose weight by just eating better? Yes and no. Losing weight and burning fat comes down to calories in and calories out. So as long as you're in a steady caloric deficit, meaning you're at least 250 to 500 calories in a deficit, like you're eating less than what you're burning in a day. You need to go potty? Okay. Pause. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yes, you can lose weight just by eating. I have a lot of clients, my nutrition clients, that have started just tracking how many calories they're eating. Like, though, I always recommend either MyFitnessPal or MyPlate to start just kind of tracking your calories. And yeah, if you're in a deficit, you can definitely lose weight just by eating better. You do want to focus on eating whole foods instead of prepackaged meals with lots of preservatives in them. Like, I always say, avoid the freezer aisle of convenience meals like lean cuisines and stuff like that, because they have a lot of chemicals in them, and your body will start to play 21 questions with it. Sorry. 21 questions with your foods, and when it can't figure out what it is, because we're not meant to digest chemicals. If your body can't figure out what it is, it stores it in your fat cells for later. And when you go to burn fat, you get all of these chemicals. Again, they're reprocessed, and your body just kind of stores them again. So it's a vicious cycle. Try to avoid the prepackaged meals. Eat whole foods, like, you know, whole grain breads, and if you're gonna do pasta, things like that. It just depends on the person what you should be eating on a daily basis. That's all contingent on that individual person. So like, my plans that I make are all tailored specifically to each individual. Like, what I eat is probably not going to be healthy for someone else. And I always recommend a delayed food allergy test as well, because there are things that you might be eating on a daily basis that are causing you to be bloated, have sunken in dark circles under your eyes, eczema, psoriasis, things like that come from food allergies. And it's not an anaphylactic shock allergy. IgG allergies take anywhere from 2 hours to 28 days to kind of show their ugly face. So food allergy test. I always recommend all of my clients do that. But anyway, next question was, what makeup do you use? I actually don't wear makeup. I line my eyebrows because I'm like naturally blonde in my eyebrows, and it looks like I have none at all if I don't at least like line them and fill them in just a little bit. I also have some scars. You might be able to see it because I don't have any on right now because I went to the gym this morning and like sweated everything off. So I have scars in each of my eyebrows from like, I was really clumsy when I was a kid. I would like fall off my bike, smack my face on things. I always had like a goose egg. My daughter kind of inherited that from me. But yeah, so I like to just kind of fill in those scars. Yeah, no, I don't wear face makeup. I use Dermalogica face wash and moisturizer, and sometimes I'll use like a redness relief primer, and it's just green tinted. It kind of gets rid of like my natural red rosy face. I'm just Irish and Scottish, so there's not really anything I can do about that. I try to keep a base tan so that I'm not too pale and red, because then I'm very Irish. But yeah, I like to stay this color year round. Self tanners look orange on me. I can't do it. Yeah, I don't ever get actually like bronze, which is, it is what it is. Genetics are genetics. Yeah, I have one more question, and this was, I remember who asked this. It was James Edwards. He also has a YouTube video. Check it out. It's up here somewhere. He asked me, what was your biggest fear before getting into the fitness or Instagram, YouTube online community? And my fear probably would be my kids being exploited. I don't necessarily want my kids' business all over the internet. Good job not peeing in your underwear. I'm proud of you. I guess I didn't want to look dumb, really. I took a 3-year, can you move your head? He's like, what? I took a 3-year break from social media. So getting back onto social media and using it as a way to market my business, it was kind of intimidating at first, but that's just how business is nowadays. Like, that marketing is on Facebook, you know, like brick and mortar, like paper marketing is dead at this point. Like, nobody reads the paper, nobody reads magazines really, unless you're sitting in a doctor's office and you're not looking for a personal trainer or a nutritionist in the doctor's office. Hey, go play if you want to listen to it. Go play. Mommy's trying to talk to a camera. Go play. Go play. Okay, just press it. Just press it. Press it. Come here. You want me to press it? There you go. Alright, go play. No, like, marketing is all on social media. So I guess like my biggest fear would really be like looking dumb, stumbling over my words, or self-confidence, I guess, like being comfortable in my own skin. I had to do a lot of work here and here before I could start doing what I do to help other people. And that's really the purpose of this channel, is to help, you know, anyone who's willing to make the changes, because I can't force anybody to do anything. And just like my clients, like, I struggle with mental health. That's why I specialize in postpartum depression and anxiety and depression, because it is crippling, and people that don't suffer from those issues, they don't really understand. But I had to get to a place where I am not as broken, I guess. I had to fix myself before I could do this. So for me, it was intimidating because anxiety would get the best of me. Like, I couldn't post like a live video, or like I couldn't, when I sat down to do my first video recording for this channel, I was a wreck. I made excuses for like 3 weeks as to why I shouldn't do it and why it wouldn't work. And you know, my first video is my personal supplement routine video, and it's on here. And I was a nervous wreck. But once I did that, excuse me, once I did that, it just kind of like broke the ice, and I got over that fear. My fear of posting my fitness stuff on Instagram is not that someone is going to judge me and tell me, you know, I'm not fit enough. I think a year ago that would have bothered me, but everyone has their own journey, and we're all at different points in our fitness journey. So what somebody says, it doesn't know. But as like an educator, as a personal trainer and a nutritionist, my biggest fear is looking dumb and really just somebody calling me an idiot or saying that I'm doing something wrong. So there's my fear. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. He brought me all of these little tires. He took all the tires off of his cars, like his little big wheels and stuff. And yeah, I have a bunch of rubber tires for fake cars. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I don't even know if it was important. I'll think of it in a second. Oh. As an educator and a nutritionist, I have to have a backbone. I have to be able to like stand on my own and really be able to help people, and also back up what I'm talking about with facts and science and studies. When I was in nutrition school, I had to do a lot of research. I spent countless days, hours at a time on PubMed and independent medical journals, and reading through research and doing research papers, and I had to write mock blogs, I guess. So like, I'm really good at writing blogs now because of what I had to do in school. But I'm really thankful for going through nutrition school before I did my personal training through NASM, because it really gave me a firm foundation to build on. Like, I couldn't do what I do right now without the organization and the foundation tools that my instructor gave me. So my passion and my whole business is based around building a foundation for my clients to build on. Emotionally, nutritionally, physically. It's all about starting from the bottom so you can be here or here, wherever you want to be. Like, my passion is to help my clients achieve their goals, and I'm achieving my goals by helping them. Like, my goal is to help as many women as possible be confident in their own skin and be the best version of themselves possible. To really live without that fear of judgment, and to live without the anxiety and just stress. Like, stress is stress. It's gonna happen no matter what. Life is stressful. But if you know how to respond to it rather than react, adversity really helps people grow, rather than being crippling and causing you to fail. Does that make sense? Anyway, I guess that's it for my Q&A. I am I'm gonna go make myself breakfast now. And probably turn on Bubble Guppies for him. And continue to potty train. Pray for me. Wish me luck. Happy Merry Christmas. Christmas is like 10 days away. I hope y'all are, or 11 days at this point. It'll probably be less than 10 days by the time I get this up on my YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notifications. It really does help the YouTube algorithm if you just leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, a thumbs up. Like, it does help the algorithm. It tells YouTube that I'm actually posting like interesting content. Yeah, if you have any ideas for what else you want me to post, leave me a comment, like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. It's just at Nutraversal Fitness. I'm also on Parler now. Parlay, I don't know how people actually say that. I go in between the two. Some days it's Parlay and some days it's Parler. I don't know. But I'm also on there, so if you are on there, go ahead and follow me. And then I'm at like almost 900 followers on my Facebook page. So I'm gonna do a giveaway on there when I get to 1,000. All right. So stay tuned for that. If you don't follow me on Facebook, it's just Nutraversal Fitness. There's a link to that in my Instagram bio if you can't find it. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching if you got this far. I appreciate all your guys' support and love, and yeah, I hope you found this interesting. Now you know a little bit more about me. All right. Have a good day, y'all. Bye, YouTube.